Hello! Guess what? It's Sistertalk and we're back again after a long time.
Woo! Happy New Year, guys!
Belum lagi lah.
Apa pula? It's 31. It's 31st, isn't it?
31. Couple of weeks we've been missing, yes, but a lot has actually happened in those weeks. I think life caught up with both of us.
Yeah.
A lot of things. I don't want to talk about
True,
things that, that
Everyone
were not
knows.
not so pleasant, but we got to move on. So we have just literally a few hours before 2022, and there have been so many, like memes. Some are funny, some are serious, some are saying, "Oh, come on, you got to own 2022. You got to make it yours. You got to be your best self." And then there are some memes that are like, you know what, just don't jinx it. Go into 2022 quietly. Just chill, So, of course, I think everybody's going to be talking about this, but why not?
Yeah.
What do you want to do for next year? What are your goals specifically for you?
Are you asking me?
Yalah.
Right now.
Siapa
You
lagi
have
aku
to
tanya?
Ya Allah, betul. Eye contact kat tempat lain. Aku dah lah tengah melayan ngantuk. Okay, hi guys. Wow. Entah tiba-tiba rasa emo pula kan, because it's I guess it's always like that of the end, because it's it's a lot has happened kan.
Yeah, it's been a long year.
It's been a long year.
It's been a long 2 years. I
Yes.
kind of see 2020 as one long
True.
year.
Betul.
Until now.
Yeah.
Tak payah cakap
So
lah kan.
well, anyway, I mean, let's just put all the sad stories aside, and let's just talk about things that we look forward to in next year. So yes, my New Year's resolution is to be healthier. Okay, all right, to be healthier. And as you all know, in our last, if it was our last talk, I don't remember. The one that we did, the previous episode, the one that I was
There was
so
one
emotional,
previous- yeah,
talking
one
about about me being a type 2 diabetic. Yes, I was diagnosed as a type 2 diabetic. I think 2 years ago lah, when PKP, just right before PKP happened, and it actually hit me. It actually really caused me to be a bit frustrated lah, and with my life, because I felt really bad. And to make matters worse, the doctor who has been advising me all this while told me to be on meds. So I shared in that podcast about my situation hari tu kan. I was telling everyone that the meds actually wasn't making me feel any better pun. So I decided to go on a healthy journey to sort of manage my diabetes better, or try my best to reverse it if possible. And alhamdulillah, today marks the 54th day of my healthy journey.
Wow.
Yes. So and I've been pretty consistent in following the guidelines that I actually looked up with my father in these videos that that is all about trying to manage your diabetes better. And alhamdulillah, I've managed to achieve pretty good results. So yay to me. If you guys are wondering how good the results are, I started at 82 kilos 2 months ago. Alhamdulillah, today I'm 77. So that's that's a total weight loss of 5 kilos. I've never been able to do that in my since I put on weight.
Recently
Yeah,
kot,
memang I've never been able to do that. And it's not about the losing it fast, but it's basically the method that I'm using now is more consistent, and I'm able to be consistent because it's not hard, guys. And we're not talking about slaving away in the gym, like 8 hours, 8 hours a day, or like doing marathons. Tak pun. I just do my morning walks every day, and I'm just taking care of my diet. And how I'm doing that, I'm doing a lot of intermittent fasting, and also full day fasting on Mondays and Thursdays, following the Sunnah fasting. And that's it, guys. And I'm just taking care of my diet, and these are the results that I have achieved.
But you're not eating fast food, right? You're
No,
not eating sugar.
totally off fast food, no processed food.
Yeah.
And
it's not just it, because
Yeah.
I think this is something important you have to tell people, because I was under the impression from various videos and other things as well that IF meant you could eat anything you wanted,
which is not
as long as
true.
you didn't
Yes.
eat for
Yeah.
a certain number of hours. So that's why it never worked, because rupanya
Tak boleh.
you can't
Memang tak
just eat
boleh.
anything you want lah.
No,
Still kena
you
jaga
can't.
makan.
You can't. And please be mindful, guys. This method that I'm applying is especially for those who are like me. Meaning like me, as in I'm obese class 1. You can check your BMI. My BMI, I started out at 33, but alhamdulillah now I'm 31. But I'm still in that obese class 1 category. So because I have a lot of fat storage, it works better for me. Okay, it works better for me. Okay, so if you're at a normal weight, please do not attempt to do this without getting consultation from your doctor. Okay, but for me, because the method that I'm playing is meant for people who are like me, overweight or obese, right? So yeah, I'm feeling great now. It's day 55. I haven't had a single ounce of anything sugary beverages. Okay, except for just now lah. Just now, I just had one gulp of Coke. My niece was drinking it just now, so it was really tempting. But after this, I have to continue my journey lah, because tomorrow is already January 1st.
Well, actually, this is important to say as well. I mean, I don't think you should call it cheating pun.
Yeah.
You're human. Sometimes you want some things, but those are the things that, I mean, you won't consider it as backsliding pun kan.
No.
Setakat satu dua,
Yeah.
setakat satu dua apa tegur, satu dua apa kunyah. But itu sebenarnya yang makes it difficult kan.
Yeah, because if you keep on having cheating days, it will become a regular thing, and then lepas tu all you've piled on everything back.
So why did you tell them how you do it? It's because you record kan.
Okay, very good question, because at the end of the day, that's all what people want to know. Okay, how did I do it? So okay, first of all, guys, before you want to go on some healthy journey, seriously, do a lot of reading lah. Do a lot of reading, research, anything that you can get your hands on, and sources that you can trust. For me, I was very lucky because my father, who is also a type 2 diabetic, he has been following these 2 doctors on YouTube. Okay, Dr. Fong and Dr. Stan Ekberg, if I'm mistaken. Those are their names. They're very popular now on YouTube, and they're giving free health advice, guys. Tak payah bayar pun. And so far, by following their medical advice, their health advice, all the information that they've given me, I think that's the main reason why I'm able to follow it, because it's super easy. So what I did was I started to first of all, of course you have to take your current reading. Okay, read your body, your vital organs punya reading, and your everything lah, your weight and everything, just so that you know where you are. So by doing that, you can track your progress. So that's number 1. Number 2, like I said, a lot of research. For me, my research is just only the videos that my father gave me, which is from Dr. Fong and Dr. Stan. You can check them up on YouTube. If you're a type 2 diabetic, or you have high cholesterol or high blood pressure, they have a lot of good talks about how to reduce it. Okay, and oh yeah, you really have to record your everyday progress, as in progress meaning what you do in a day, how much did you eat, what time did you eat. So the first advice that I took from the videos was to start training your body to sort of say no to carbs, not exactly eliminate them, but to train them to to not take too much. Because over the years, when I started putting on weight after I got married, and that was like 10-15 years ago, I've been I've been out of control lah. I just ate whatever I wanted. So my hormones and my body has been adapted to the way I eat. So the first thing you have to do, you just have to do it slowly. You can't go like straight on crash diets. Don't do that, okay? But okay, try to reduce your portion first, and try to eat not as frequently as you used to. So for like me, I would eat 3 times a meal, but in between I would snack. And I would think that, oh, those snacks don't really count because I'm just snacking, but they do count. So I
You mean
started
3 times a day?
yeah, 3 times a day. Yeah. So I would eliminate the snacking. So I stopped buying potato chips, guys, all of those things. I love Doritos and Cheetos. I'm not going to go into that, but I love them. But I had to say no. No more fast food. Sorry, frozen food. I would usually stock up, frozen nuggets, all of them processed food lah. Nuggets, burgers, sausages. Whenever we're hungry, I would just fry them because it's quick. So I have to stop that. And so when I stop all these processed foods and frozen food and all, I realized that we don't snack as much. And I'm not just doing this just for me; it's also for my family. So if I wanted nuggets, I would make my own. And there are many ways on doing your own nuggets or your fries. You just Google je or go YouTube, semua dah ada. So I actually started to take pictures of the food that I'm eating now, just so that I could keep track on, okay, this is what I eat, and I just want to see whether or not it's making my body more healthy or not, and it is. Alhamdulillah, it is. So yeah, where was I? About what I was saying? Intimate, yeah, fasting, and being mindful of what you eat, definitely, and just include some light exercise. So for like me, I'll just do like a morning walk. I live in a condo on the fourth floor, but the whole parking lot is like 7 floors. So what I will do, I will just like walk to the 7th floor in paling atas tu, and I'll go back down again, and I'll just like go to the taman around the condo, and I'll just like just maybe like do 2 rounds, and that's it. That's kind
Yeah,
of
but
like
you
my
have a stepper, you have a counter. So how many
Yes.
steps is that?
Okay, so a minimum is around 5 to 6,000. That's what I do. So when I'm on a full day fast, sometimes I don't do it, because I need my body to rest. But because I'm really enjoying the morning walks, because I feel that it's really doing miracles for my brain, because my brain is not as I don't feel like it's so foggy now. There's this term called brain fog. I think I used to have that. I would like be so forgetful and all, but since I've been doing this work, it's like I can think better, you know so yeah, that's basically it. I know it sounds like alah takkan tu je, but no, it that's pretty much it. But I think the hardest part is to really be disciplined, and to just
Consistency.
yeah, and you have to have that positive mindset. If you keep on telling yourself, you know what, I just don't see where this is going, I don't know, if this is gonna work. If you have those doubts, it's not gonna work.
Because it will take time, kan?
Yeah, it will take time.
And you will not see results immediately.
No, you will not see them immediately, but alhamdulillah, within these 2 months, to me, this is crazy progress for me, because I've never been able to achieve these kind of results ever pun, tak pernah. And I don't even feel like I'm struggling to do this. So that's why I'm really happy, because it seems pretty easy for me now. Now dah masuk day 54 kan. It
So
seems
what
like
is
it's
it that's
okay.
easy? Cuba bagi tahu. Because by the way, this isn't medical advice. My sister is not a doctor.
No,
I'm not a doctor.
no, yep.
And you should still see a doctor if you have doubts or you have whatever.
Yeah.
But
This is basically based on my own experience. I'm just sharing it with you guys, okay? Yeah. So when you say easy, what's easy?
yeah. What do you mean by easy for you? What is easy for you to do?
It's easy for me to
Is it easy to fast? Is it easy to exercise? What
everything,
is it? Yeah.
everything is easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Well, how do I
No,
like?
my daughter just cut her cousin's hair. And it looks nice.
It's nice.
Get rid of the hair
Yeah.
behind her neck. Just outside, yeah.
Stand up. No, it's okay. It's alright. It's fine.
nice.
Yay!
Yay,
Thank
looks
you.
nice.
Say thank you.
That's classic.
Yeah.
Very good job. Wow.
Okay.
Cousins cutting cousins'
Yeah.
hair.
You want to go take a shower?
All right. So back to the easy part. The easy part is I don't feel like I have to be under pressure to do this. Because before this, when I did it, I felt very pressured. If I didn't reach my weight goal, because everything was about my weight. Dulu was about my weight. It was like weight. And I'll put myself on the scale, and then I'll be so, frustrated when I don't see the numbers go down. But this time, it was not about the weight. It was more about my blood sugar. How do I bring it down, and how do I, reduce my body fat composition, the things that I can't see. So because I didn't do it, I didn't prioritize the weight, and when the weight loss did happen, that's when it made me more it made me more happy lah, because it's like, wow, I just did this in this very short period, which is 2 months, and I've lost this much. So to me, that's progress. Because the last time I tried to lose weight, it took me 6 months to just lose like even 2 to 3 kilos. And because I was like really pushing myself, I was becoming really tired, and frustrated, I guess, because I wanted fast results. But this time, because I don't expect the fast results, but when it happens pretty fast, that's what makes me feel that, hey, it's not so bad. It's not so bad at all. So now that I'm at day 54, it seems that I can do this for the next years to come. So yeah, that's pretty much
No, that's
my
great.
journey to achieve
Journey so far lah.
yeah,
Nanti
my journey
you
so
check in
far.
another 2 months.
Yeah.
And see whether boleh maintain ke apa.
Yes.
Benda ni it's more about maintenance kan.
Betul.
Yeah. Dah mandi.
And willpower, yeah. Betul, you have to you just have to ni lah, you just have to be positive lah,
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and don't beat yourself up if you apa
If you fall down
if you
again,
tewas.
yeah.
Tapi bukan
yeah.
tewas macam mana nak cakap. It's like
Don't be too hard on yourself
yeah,
lah.
don't be too hard on
Yeah.
yourself if you
But
makan nasi, for example. It's like you cannot tahan, you lapar.
makan je boleh, bukan tak boleh. Kan, if you look at my food diary, if I can just share it with you guys one of these days, you would see that I still do take a lot of carbs, tapi
Portion.
everything is all portion control. Because what I did in the past, yes, I really restricted myself, from eating rice and carbs, and that's why it backfired.
Doesn't work.
Yeah, it just doesn't work that way, because your body, if you deprive yourself of all of the things that you like, tapi if you deprive yourself of fast food and frozen food, I can still live. But I'm just talking about your favorite nasi goreng kampung, your nasi lauk bercampur, you can still have that, tapi you really need to control the portion.
And I think doctors would say the same. Doctors would advise the same, pasal apa eating habits kan. So again, even though this isn't medical advice, I think a lot of it is common sense lah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes you feel that one burger won't hurt, and memang one burger won't hurt, but if you have one burger every day, and when you don't record it, you don't realize how many burgers you're actually eating. It's like pagi malam.
That's why it's so
malam.
important to have a food diary. Yeah,
like
that has been really helping me. Because if I suddenly feel if I suddenly feel like macam I don't feel right, I mean, have I been overeating? You can just look at your food diary. So you can check lah whether have I been taking in too many carbs apa semua kan. So yeah, it definitely does become helpful. At first, I didn't think that I could do it, like daily record, of what you eat. It's like alamak tak best ni, every day gonna record. Tapi as you get used to it, it becomes easy. Yes, because you gotta get used to it. Benda ni memang it's you have to adapt to it. Like orang cakap, like it's a lifestyle lah. You have to make it as a lifestyle,
Yeah.
And because my goal isn't like 1, 2, 3 years to be healthy. I want to be healthy for the rest of my life. So if it takes me to do this for the rest of my life, then so be it lah. Okay,
Yeah, but this is
it's
not
a good
a bad thing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like yeah, it's a good thing. All right, so thank you so much for your sharing. That's awesome, and that's just one part of the New Year's punya ni lah eh.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, so
How about your New Year's resolution?
mana sempat? Dah pukul berapa dah? Dah berapa lama dah ni? Okay. Tak apa, nanti kita cerita. Alright, but thank you so much everyone, and we'd like to wish you a happy new year and all the best for 2022, and as usual, kalau ada apa-apa nak mention or comment, boleh je say hello on our YouTube Thank you, and see you next year. Bye.